mic didn't seem to activate at first. There we go. Right. It's been a long time since we played this on stream. Okay, that's some of the buzzing out the way. There is that sound I can't fix until I get paid, so I'm very sorry. I'll try my best to activate it. Yep, what? Alright, what have we got? Defeat the Jumbo Buff. We may be able to... I was trying to work out how to upgrade the mech. Because I have half of the boxes now. But I don't actually know.
Take your time and enjoy the daylight.
How to upgrade. That's what I was going to do before we head out there. I was going to upgrade the mech.
Gizmo wants to help if he can. Says the... Amazed you haven't met Nocco. She's the best. So kind to critters of all sorts. Gizmo wants to... Thinks it... The Pichu tribe and you will work well together. Balance depends on opposites. It is the beginning of all things, an energy, a wholeness. Hopes. Gizmo wants to help if he can.
Right, so it's not talking to Gizmo. I feel like it's got to be somewhere around here. Oh wait, hang on. There's a bit called transport. Let's just make a note. Right, unfortunately I should have googled this before the stream. That was smart, but I'm gonna have to very quickly Google this. Biomutant upgrade.
You're here for a reason. It's up to you to figure out what that is.
Okay. Does you have to be in the mech? So let's... Ah! I feel like we have to go with the duck because we are the duck.
Making your Mekton shine.
There we go. Oh, we just got a trophy. Nice. We have the Duckton. Right. I think that means that we are ready.
This is more like it.
I think the upgrades might have just been visual, but regardless, we're going into battle looking sharp. Is there somewhere we can fast travel to that is closer? Oh, okay, we're in a mount, so we can't fast travel. If we do it now. Save us a bit of time. It'll take a long time to travel in the Mecton. We may not even need it. I just kind of presumed. Have a bit of a wee.
Let's see.
Okay. Need to go up.
The Wingo Outpost, a legendary Ankati tribe joint.
There does seem to be a deadly cliff. I don't think that's correct. Pat. Whoa. Oh! That was quite dramatic. Whoop! Ah. Jumping in this thing stresses me out. Pew 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 pew.
What a blow!
Wrong way. Okay. We'll defeat the World Eater when we can find it. Whoa! Shit, 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 shit. Oh! We're almost dead. Okay.
Stay deady steady.
Ooh. There seems to be things in here.
The grotto. It's deep enough to explore.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Dead on.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. You're mean. Fuck off. Whoa! No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, for goodness sake, there's so many. Edged. We're getting there. Right, let's level up. Let's do our strength.
What a bruiser.
Yeah. Right, cool. No. Oh shit. That thing's big. Hello. Oh, he's an ugly bugger, isn't he? Shitballs.
That's a jumbo pup with an appetite. Ain't no fuzz. Get an end to it before it ends our world.
Oh god, it's awful. Ah!
Uh-oh. The jumbo pup is kicking it up a notch.
Shit.
Time for an electric performance.
Oh no. Oh. Kill that big floof. I am trying. I am trying to kill that big floof. Be very big. Woo! Why does he keep having extra stages? Oh, I'm very scared. Ouch. Oh shit.
Bad feeling about this. It goes all the way down to the stomach.
Shit.
Start like a snack, and you'll end up with a ride down the intestinal canal. That's too close to the end station. Better move up and away, or be swept out the bowel way. Look at you, all pooped out. From this point on, there's no way forward but going back in.
What the fuck? It's called Jumbo Puff. I'm sure there's always an LD.
That's too close to the end station. Better move up and away, or be swept out the bowel way.
I don't really understand what I'm doing. There we go.
Wow, what a super-sized wormwing. That must be as big as they come. You see, it's what's on the inside that counts. That meaty Taurus is already offbeat. End it. Better pumped out than flushed down. Don't let it happen again.
Shit. This is the weirdest boss fight I've ever played. No, 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 no. Fucking Christ. Ah! No! Freaking dickweed. This is part of the boss fight. This is the mechanic. It's so gross. Get off the fucking... Oh my god, this is driving me fucking bonkers. Oh my god!
The force is pumping at half a beat. You know what to do.
You gotta climb up its guts to get to the heart. But it's so difficult to maneuver.
Guessed it would go down with a throw-up. Can it really get any better than that?
Defeated. Woohoo! That's one world eater down. One out of 3.
He thanks you for dealing with the first World Eater. It's a start. You should go see Out of Date and find out what you can about the machine he's named the Ark.
What?
You're good-hearted enough, so you'll have no problem getting him to share the information with you. He trusts you know where to find Out of Date by now. He's always been at the foot of the tree, and that hasn't changed.
Find the no-no. Okay.
Smells like adventure out in the woods.
Okay. Let's have a peek at whatever the fuck this is. Ooh, pants! Hell yeah! I'll take the pants.
That's an intact plant hut over there. Wonder what's growing in it.
Ooh, stuff. Loot.
That's a mind monitor from the days gone. A device that blip screened smart matter. Wouldn't be surprised if it still works. Looks like the inputters need to be linked to get the mind monitor to boot up.
World's easiest puzzles.
It's mind over matter, software over hardware. Success is peace of mind.
Hello there.
Hello, bears. Hello there. Hello there. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. We just defeated a world eater. We just got this sick ass jacket. Holy fuck, look at that.
Such a treasure.
Wait, I would put that. That's a cool jacket. Ah! Oh my god. Look at our armor rating now. That's gone way up. Hell yeah.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh. Bye all the best. Those are unupgraded. Our current pants. Well, they give us a lot of upgradability. Right, okay. How's the streaming going on? It's going pretty good. I haven't been super consistent recently, and I'm really trying my best this week to get back on track. I've just got back on track on YouTube, and now I'm getting back on track on Twitch. So, yeah. My little duck buddy is excited. Okay, well, I'm here. What do you want from me?
Don't catch it.
Oh, return to the route. Okay, let's go around. Or can we just jump down? That's probably gonna kill us a lot. Oh no, we're fine! Woohoo! Full damage doesn't matter if you're not in a fight scene, apparently.
Ooh-wee, that's biohazard.
Ooh, we can upgrade our resistances. I did do some stuff off stream, in case it's not clear to people who were watching me before. I did do some stuff off stream. Twitch model is so awesome and so pretty. Thank you! It's a gift from my Zaki-poo. That's what we had to do. We just had to put the thing back in the thing. Especially the tail. Thanks, Dave.
This is turning out to be quite an expedition.
The funniest thing about my avatar is that when you put it next to everyone else's in the Fallen Nerds, I look about 10 feet tall, but I'm fairly certain I'm one of, if not the shortest member. So that's kind of become canon now that my Twitch persona is about 10 or 11 feet tall. Hello.
Gizmo will always make time for you.
What are you not telling me?
The tree's going to bleed death from its roots if you keep taking her for granted. One has plenty to do, so no worries. Gizmo will always make time for you. Hopes to see you again soon.
Is it OMIOC? Well, it's just kind of a zhuzhed up version of me. I mean, I am a woman with brown hair. It was based on me, but then with some like added elements to it that I requested. Zach made it to my specification because Zach knows me quite well. Zach's seen my face a lot in pictures, so he just modeled me. Hey, also, what arts would you like to see? I mean, if you want to share art for like just for fun, then you can put it in the Discord. Just want to be like, hey, look at what I can do. We've got lots of artists in our Discord. Have to take a looks just for appreciating the visual art. The Nat's eyelash tool with Laura. So I think that's just the extra level of fat cells around my skull. Return to out of date. Do I need to? Right, wait a minute. The game did basically tell me to go and speak to out of date, so. Right, what can we upgrade now? So strength's been upgraded, our vitality's pretty good, our intellect's kinda poor. Maybe our agility? Yeah.
You have the grace.
Yeah. Underneath the tree. Right, where is the closest? I'll try to win. There we go. Let's go speak to him. I really want to push through this game. There's so many other games I want to play this year. And like every year, I start the year with the best of intentions to get through all of the stuff. And then life gets in the way and I don't get the stuff done, and I really just, I don't know, streaming's been good to me and I don't want to forget about it. I don't want it to fall by the wayside for things that might not necessarily be as good to me. As important as work is, it's not necessarily nice. Oh, hello. Those things are weird looking. Hello, sir. Oh, they're kind of cute though. Oh. They've kind of got that. Oh. Bat. Your Discord link is expire. Shouldn't be. I can't really pop one in the chat right now because I am streaming. Oh my god, I've actually found a bloody broker for the first time. I will fix it by next stream, but I can't really be. I don't have Discord installed on this PC because it's exclusively for streaming. It's stripped down to the bare bones basics. Right, so they can sell consumables. We can sell consumables. I don't know what I need. Banana. This game is so stupid. I don't know what I need.
Fair and square.
I really want to be able to trade and stuff, but I'm a bit too dumb. See, that should be a permanent Discord link, so if something's gone wrong with it, then I need to tell everyone to change it. E-waste. I'm running when I could use my note. There's a factor of
Don't
good
trip
note.
it, just keep moving.
Just keep moving, moving, moving. This ridiculous thing with the blue tail. I love it. It's kind of ugly, but I kind of love it.
The Yerp Fields, where the echo of your actions resounds clearer than any other place you'll find, except for where that's not true.
I do. Sometimes I love the narrator, and sometimes I really, really hate the narrator. It's like sometimes the narrator is really good and fun and adds like a funny element to it, and then other times I'm like, God, shut up. Is that bad? I don't know. I'll have a look after stream. Whee. Oh?
There it is, the Tree of Life. The idea that all life is related by common descent, where the twigs are existing species and those produced in the past represent the succession of the extinct. The tree's great branches were once budding twigs, a connection between the past, present, and future. A representation of all extinct and living species with its ever-branching and beautiful ramifications. We are an evolution of those that came before.
Oh yeah, it's like DNA curled around each other. Actually, that's quite cool. I appreciate how neat that is. Ooh, a hot air balloon. Yeah, it's like a strand of DNA, or as I like to call it, ta-da! That's one of those really dumb, corny jokes that I will never let go of, ever. I refuse. Oh, that is big. Are you friendly, sir? You look kind of friendly. Yeah, he seems chill. Okay, cool. I love that the game pauses, just like looks at this dude. It's like, hello. Hello.
The end is coming.
Ooh.
Sometimes your mind creates an illusion where it's possible to go back in time to relive a moment in your life. We all have things in our past we wish hadn't happened, and can come to remember seeing and doing things that never happened. However, there's no doubt that what you remember makes your future different. Choose the automaton functionality you want to recall.
Oh. That sounds useful.
You weren't supposed to know how to start the automaton pew-pew pang, but clearly you figured that out way back then.
Okay, we got the GPU turret. Cool. Is he on the other side of the tree? This guy. Maybe we're supposed to follow the path. Ooh, stuff.
Plastic scrap like that over there could be useful.
If someone's clearly going around and building these towers out of scrap, and I'm just knocking them all down. Like, I mean, sure, I'm not
Don't
the
let your
villain.
mount ignore you.
Right. This looks like the right way, maybe. Wood. Wood. There we go. Right, let's pee on this stick. As we have
Let's
to.
see.
Right, he's in here.
It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above.
Just below the above, eh? Feel freaking spaceship down here. Like, are we about to meet Han Solo? What's happening? Good note. Hello.
Out of
Notes
date's
right there.
impressed you made it this far, but there's still so much left to do. The end of the world is still on everyone's minds.
Tell me about it.
You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. Question is, what you'll do with that responsibility.
Yep.
He can sense that your heart beats steadily and acknowledges that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. Someone without knowledge of their history and origin is like a tree without roots. He promises he'll be there for you. Just come talk to him beneath the tree if you're feeling lost. Out of date says there's a time for everything. And now there's no use thinking of the past, for it's gone.
True.
Think of the present, because that's where you are. It's time to set your priorities as the one who completes things. If you continue to do good, good will follow you.
Hell yeah.
If the world really does end, there won't be anywhere to run. So he's prepared for the worst. Something he calls the Ark. Two sides to everything, but for him it would be devastating if you were forced to use the Ark to escape while the world crumbled. Out of date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world to its knees. He's found evidence on the Ark, records of a crisis, decades of contamination that permeated the ground and broke its inner core. The contamination disrupted what we now know as key energy, the life force that runs through all things, living and inanimate.
Okay.
He's been told the blight affected everything at a genetic level and turned our perception of normality on its head. It was only those that changed that avoided extinction, proving that the possibility for survival and renewal was real. He understands you are curious about the ship at the foot of the tree. He says it surfaced when the oil broke through the ground. The Ark has room for 4 more, and he trusts you'll apply wisdom to your compassion and choose whom to save if the world comes to end. He'll keep the seats open, and you are free to invite up to 4 others to join you in the Ark, in the event of a cataclysm.
When you've completed all quests for a character, you can offer them one of the 4 seats on the Ark. Our allied tried to see through an out-of-date, already have seats. But think hard about who to bring with you before offering someone a seat, as you won't be able to change your mind. Depending on your aura, some characters might decline.
Out of Date says that from what he's heard, you've been busy. He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Goop in the southeast.
Not Goop!
Out of Date says that even though he's unsure about your intentions, he hopes you'll support Goop.
Of course.
He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Goop and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled. Out of Date says that Goop is worried now that the Southeast World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Goop is working on a goo-gliding vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done. Out of Date suggests that you should head southeast as fast as possible and see what you can do to help.
Okie dokie.
He says you really need to go see Goop as soon as possible.
Right, I
He
get it.
wonders what's on your mind.
Go to the Goop.
Says goodbye to you.
Wait, what?
He says
No.
he's happy to help.
Why did we get a dark point? The soaked one. I don't know what I did that was evil in the last 5 minutes, but I've been told off.
Hey, a mount has no gears to grind.
Let's go into the outside. Ugh, that's better. Alright. See, we've got... Ugh, there's so many main quests. we think, guys? Should we go speak to Goop? I feel like we should go speak to Goop. I might... Excuse me. I might do some of the capturing the enemy tribal bases off stream because it's very, very repetitive. Very sorry if you can hear that honking. I'm right next to a road and
Growl it into a higher gear.
the sun's been on this room all day and I need to vent the room a little bit. But
You can always find some use for rubber strap.
people drive like twats outside my building, so I apologise. Yeah, I'm trying to get stuff done, so I'm trying to focus in. Or at least I want to carry on with the World Eater stuff right now.
This is called suburbia, a place to get away from the city stink.
Oh, there's loot here though. Hello. Where's the loot? It's quite a big area actually. Might not be easy to find the stuff.
That, you need to swivel the globus's bearings to get the atlas mapper to work. You need to swivel the globus's bearings.
Oh.
You need to swivel the globus's bearings.
Right, I'm getting it. Cool. That one was probably the most complicated one so far.
It's time to do what's right, for certain values of right.
Sorry, I was like, I'm gonna focus, and then I was like, oh, loot. And yeah, I'm actually not mad
Hey,
at
there's
myself
some
about it.
spunky metal scrap for you.
Right. It's quite a big area though. Meow. Ignoring all the baddies for now. Oh no, they exploited me. Someone has. Camera is so floaty. It is. It Yeah, I don't know. Seems to fit. I'm not mad about it. Woo! There's a toilet!
You need to unturn the pipe tightness to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster.
I didn't seem to select that.
You need to unturn the pipe tightness to drain the flush stool. That's what you could call a wet disaster.
I can't.
Feels you need to unturn the pipe tightness to drain the flush stool.
Oh, okay. So I swear I did that before and it didn't work.
That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away.
Nice. Right. There's a big old dude over there, I feel like. We want to not fight him if we can. Whoa. Whoa, these guys are level 15. Well, one of these guys is level 15. Meow. Okay, he's dead. I'm just sitting in a very strange position. Right, what about this house? This house looks promising. Loot? No. Loot? No. Basement? Loot. Wait. Whoa.
Nothing's more important right now than this.
Need to upgrade it. Oh, I don't know. That means I'm not going to be
Go
able to...
grab the bar and start squeezing those muscles. You snap that off, feeling pumped up.
Nice. You gotta work out. Right, there's an underground area that I can't access. What about upstairs? Anything? Anything? No. Whoa!
Right in the face. Slash and dash. Cutting edge. Just make sure no one sneaks up on you in the night.
The boss aggroed on me for half a second. That's... There he is. Hello!
That'll hurt.
I think we better go. I think it's time.
The deeper the
Oh,
night,
dear.
the darker it gets.
I hate it when you get like a single crumb that makes you panic that the house is burning down. No, I just want the rubber.
Some rubber scrap got uncovered over there.
Right. This place is bad. It's got bad vibes. Run! Run, little rat boy, run! Run away, run away, run away! No. Ah. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, let's fast travel over here. That went very bad very quickly. Right. Goop. 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 There will have to be some off-stream stuff happening. It's one of those games where like there's so much to do and so little to do at the same time. Like there's so much stuff, but most of it's boring.
The dark can
watch.
make you miss the day fierce.
It's repetitive, and I know I've got so much I want to do. I'd rather just kind of show you the more interesting bits. The bits that progress the plot. Feels like in a 15-hour game stretched out, yeah. I mean, I've even heard people say like 8 hours. But this is taking me more than 8 hours to get to this point. That's without stuff I did off stream. Okay, 8 hours might be slightly dramatic. With all of the stuff I've done off stream, that's probably 8 hours already. Thank you, Yellow Paint Fairy. Goop. Goop, where are you, Goop? I could definitely shorten the running by actually remembering
It's
right.
so tempting to just sit and
Mounts
relax.
exist and fast travel is a thing. And there you go. It's gonna
Back
make it
there's
quicker.
Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there.
Subnautica? Oh. Stuff. 3 bio points. I spent 6 right before I started the stream. It's like, oh, I've been saving these things up apparently. Goop! Where are you, Goop? Goop!
Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim. Goop says you were always so righteous as a child, and he can still feel it, even at a distance. He knows he's easy to remember. There's no one out there as cuckoo as him. He's one of a kind. He understands you've returned to face Lupa Lupin. That's the destiny you've been carrying within yourself all these years. He says that the catastrophe back then didn't vanquish the good in you. It's still there, as bright as when you were a child. Now the time has come for you to remember and act. Your life is your life, not the story you're told about it. He thinks that's the right thing to do. It's only when you have forgiven that you'll find peace.
The light shines on.
Rather better.
Better isn't the word I would use.
Right, not better. Best.
You're the worst.
The worst of being the worst. We're just the best.
Can hardly believe the world is going to make it. Wonders what that's going to do to the goo. Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop the surf. Thinks the Myriad made a good match with you. You're both like sunshine on the surf. But hey, back to the goo. Knows yesterday is already gone. It's what you do today and tomorrow that'll move you forward. You need to set the past aside, at least for now.
Thanks, Goop.
He can't leave the Subnautica station, as the pollution has worn down the insulation of his suit. So you must salvage enough scrap to fix up his goo glide, starting with the old wreck box outside. Out of Date told him the undersurf was the epicenter of the contamination. This was where it struck hardest and inflicted the biggest change to the ecosystem. Life is a difficult game, no matter how you play it.
I just want to see where we get through that door, because there might be loot there. Into the sewage door. Oh. Dunzo. The way that it prots every time I hit the enemies.
Time to get a move on before all your chances slip on by.
book is a circuit board puzzle. That fighting weapon is death. It's the game highlight. Honestly, currently it is. It's so fun. Switching the colour of one light will change all the adjacent lights. Done. Now that wasn't so hard, was it? That's from all those freaking light puzzles in Inazuma I have to deal with. It's not very dissimilar to that. Except it gives you 10 moves. It's pretty generous, actually. Well, I suppose that was the tutorial. Oh. Can't really see too well. Oh, I did not see that. Do better, Yellow Paint Fairy.
Back at 'em. Sharp steel.
Edged. Aha. I win. Oh my god, so much. There's more baddies. Right, yep. He's dead.
For a second.
No! Right, okay. Get dead. There we go. The main question is, with this, when the time comes whether it's a game you've played and finished and enjoyed or just finished. I mean, it's creative, but I still think it needs more clear direction and execution. I haven't finished it yet, so I can't really say. I kind of can see that
Stay
point.
away from that biohazard. You'll want to wash yourself off for a month.
I can see where you're coming from there. That's... makes sense to me.
Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater and open surf. The long-lasting effect this had on the evolution of wildlife was, as we know now, the only reason we came to exist. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
That was so simple. Yeah. An ending can make or break a game. Burrow found Ace in Mirage a good game, but the ending really elevated for itself. Ooh, that was a toughie. I know, scratch. Oh god, that really tickled me. It makes me wonder whether the puzzles are procedurally generated, like randomized, or if, because that was a quest one, they just made it, like, painfully easy. I can't tell. Sorry, I got a pee on a stick.
Let's see.
It caused a bit of the sound crackling. I've worked out what the crackling is. It might also be causing the echoing issue. I think I need to replace a bit of hardware, but it's not an expensive bit. I just can't afford to do it until payday comes.
He's got the goo glide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage net, but no armor, and an engine strong enough to break through the thick goo further out.
So damn hard. Not quite Rick, the door's ignition off, but close. Nothing will top that man. He is untoppable. I'm sure that's what his girlfriend calls him. Sorry, I just need to get a bit of drink for my 30 minutes. It's getting a bit dicey with groceries at the moment. It's not even that we like can't afford them, it's just that we can't afford to do a big shop. And so I feel like annoying asking Rain to go to the shop every day because we're running out of stuff. I'm kind of resolved to just kind of cope. Maybe I'll take a card with me tomorrow. Pick up a couple of bits to get through the last day. By the bullhook.
There's debris floating around on the surf that might be blocking your path or needs to be towed. That means you'll need a device so you can get it out of your way.
Makan ball.
Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks, squeaky distractions for the triple attentive Porky Puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position.
Tonako.
The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the surf archipelago and knows where the quacks like to float.
Tonako.
This means you'll have the privilege of visiting Gulp in the Sinky Dink. He'll be able to give you directions to where you'll
The
find
language in
quacks.
this is so weird. The Sinky Dink. Like what? I don't know whether they're like trying to capture a specific energy. It feels, it's gonna sound strange for somebody who like hasn't played any of these games because wasn't gaming at the time, but it feels reminiscent of like old like adventure games. Don't know if that makes sense to anybody. But like Spyro and stuff. Is that even a thing? I don't even know if I might be speaking completely out my ass, but that kind of feels like the energy it's going for is that like kind of kid audience. And like, if you're talking about this in terms of like, you know, you want to expose your child to gaming, but in a way that's kind of cuddly and cute, but has like a good message, easy to understand, simplistic quest structure, you can kind of plonk them in front of it and set and forget. Like, I can see this because you can play this game on multiple levels. You can get super into building your character and upgrading your gear and having the best stuff, but you also don't need to do that, as I am proving, because I hate doing that shit. Quacks. Explain what a
He's
quack
not
is.
sure, but the quacks are probably a leftover from a cargo surfer that went under in the olden days. The squeaky material must have made them surface when their box broke.
What on earth? Okay, I guess we're on the goo glide.
This is no time for sleep.
Meow. Don't flip it, Maddie. Oh, that doesn't look good.
You're poking around Pockbur, a prime village.
Right, that's two.
Now that's a flesh wound. Deadly.
Murdered. You fucked bitch.
The best stories are about heroes. This is such a story. Says the tribe Sifu
He
sent
sounds so
them here to
sweet.
help defend against the rival tribe that's been terrorizing their village. As if the plague ruining the land and destroying
sounds
the
about
crops
6.
wasn't enough to bring the village to its knees already. That's what they call the blight that's been haunting the land since the old world ended in the apocalypse around here. The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must do. Understands completely.
Gather wood for the village. I don't know if this will have wood. No, that's e-waste. Right, we'll come back to this. Woo. Where is my little boat majiggy? There it is. Oh my god, the fucking quest thing just gets bigger and bigger.
This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least.
So, he's an alcoholic. His name is Gulp.
He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if you have something for him to drink. Says it's both everything you could want and never enough. Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, bad, not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor. Wonders if you could take the time to help a man slake his own thirst. You'd be doing him a liquid solid. You're a do-gooder, so you know you want to. Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more. Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's awful. But either way, you can't stop drinking till you're dead.
You could eat.
Sure, but that's nowhere near as quick and easy. Who wants to stop to chew?
Jesus
Who
Christ,
wants
this is
to
an
raise a
alcoholic
glass to you getting the world fixed up a bit? Respects how you always try to help, no matter that the world's fate is hard to swallow.
This guy needs help.
Sees why you joined up with the Myriad. They like a peaceful drink, just like you. Says he sells them drinks. They mostly suck them down on their own. But who cares about them? Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportioned to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp. The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world is still doomed, even if the sun goes up.
Do you have a drinking problem? I can answer that. Yes. Yes, he does. Noise doesn't dictate power, to be fair. Eagles have a tiny little squeak of a noise. So squeaky, in fact, that in Assassin's Creed, the eagles are in fact a different bird noise. red-tailed hawk. I just changed. Jesus Christ.
Figures the real problem is finding something to drink. He wants you to know he has other interests too. He's the Surf Epelago's self-proclaimed ornithologist, for example.
Cool.
There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help.
Oh, how lovely.
Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to relax.
Tell me more about the gumquacks.
They're better at floating than flapping, so you should be able to net a few without growing yourself a pair of wings.
Okay. Bonk.
Riding a goo glide helps keep you goo-free.
Yeah, he's the most alcoholic character I've ever had in a video game. Also, I hope you didn't hear the absolutely massive fart I had to let out. It wasn't loud, but it was long. It just kept going. I'm like, oh no, I really hope people can't hear this.
The Quack Hollow, it's just lonely.
I would have assumed it was the weapon. Oh yeah, I missed a trick there. I should have been hooting as I smashed stuff with my weapons. Yeah, no one would have known.
Get on up.
Cable connect puzzle. Need to connect the 3 cables to different ports to solve puzzle. Each port has a positive and or negative value. These ports let me see it above or below the port. Oh. Okay. I'll take it. Puzzle's so easy, I don't even understand what they're asking.
That's not opening on its own.
Okay.
The story will go on as long as there is someone there to listen.
Oh. The puzzle creator. He's back. He's back and he's making puzzles. No. God help us. Hello. There's a thing down there. Meow. Oh shit. They're rubber duckies, oh my god, I'm here to collect rubber duckies. Ah! Focus.
Your arm.
Why do I have to get the ones floating around on the water? Can't I just grab a crate of them? Why do I have to net 5? Where is the 5th one? There. Oh yeah, got an extra ducky for myself. Ducky! It's a pew pew! Like it. Here we go. Upgrade books. That's terrifying. Ooh, loot room. Okay.
You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified.
Okay, I need to try
You
again.
need to line up the switches so they match.
There we go. Did it from the bottom and made more sense for my brain.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
I think that's probably my least favourite bit of dialogue in the entire game, but you hear it every time it opens a door. I'm like, yeah, get it. We successfully opened a freaking door in it. Stuff went wrong with it.
Don't stay too long. Who knows what lies beneath?
We gave it a dragon head. Right, let's grab the thing. Alright, I'm getting distracted already. Let's just run. Actually, what am I talking about? Note. Pretty. I wish I could have a gunner in real life. Choo choo. They are gorgeous.
Let's get that mount moving while the getting is good.
Run away. Doesn't look good. Where are we going? One big enough to ride for sure. Yeah. I want to ride around on one of these little guys. That'd be so cool. There we go. Alright, let's talk to Goop.
There's no time to look back. Too busy moving on.
Lusa. Salusa. Titutuata.
That's enough quacks to sustain the Googlide flipper with infinite ammunition.
There's 5!
Goop says he was there when the Porky Puff took Out-of-Date's leg, so this World Eater has made it personal.
Flashback.
After that, Out-of-Date started using his head instead of his legs and came up with the plan on how to best make a stand against the World Eaters, and it wasn't by foot. He seems happy to talk. Says talking.
Okay. Oh. I am
Let's
actually
see.
quite tired. I'm thinking about wrapping it there. I know it's a short stream. Normally I wouldn't have started until 6 on a Monday. And it would be Genshin, so it would be easier on my tired brain. But I really want to get a bit more of this done. And there's going to be plenty of Genshin to come. So, yeah, I've got stuff I want to do later. And so I might hop off, have a little snooze. And then 1 out of 3. Hell yeah. Ooh. And said the There's the bulky buff there. The rival tribes. Oh, possibly do off stream. Huh. It seems like a lot of the map is in the other areas. So there was supposedly a world eater here. There's one here. And there's one here. But then where does this route lead? Oh! It's another world eater. I just seen that. I swear that it said 1 hour 3. So there's actually 4. Oh no, it does say 4. 1 out of 4.
Don't flinch away from this.
I really thought it was
It's your
3.
moment. You need to focus.
So I'm a quarter done with the main quests. But if I grind off stream, then it should be really quick. Hopefully we'll do at least 1 world eater per stream. And then we'll be done next week.
Lots of notices on the board for things that made sense in the days when the surf was a lot cleaner. Interesting to see what they cared about here. Wonder if any of it matters now. In the old days, this was a port for boats that went under the surf. They helped clog the surf into goo. Toxanol didn't do it on purpose, I don't think. Their machines made a mess, though, and they never cleaned up after themselves. You should be able to find a track here. Just need to keep your eyes open.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna save. I don't even think I'm gonna raid. I know I really should, but I am so tired. Ugh, I had a pot since didn't work. I collapsed. So I'm normally groggy after I've had a collapse, so this makes total sense. I am gonna turn the stream off and I'm gonna go sleep for a little bit. Whoa! So, goodbye. With our snazzy jacket and our duck head. Oh, he really wants to be aggressive today. There we go. Before I forget. Oh, Sarah's got something to say. Ah. I should have ended the stream. Blam. Right, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.